Alright, what is going on guys, it's Tazz here, and welcome back to the channel. Now today I've got for you guys is finally another DC TV Crisis on Infinite Earths video. Now before we get into the Crisis discussion and my hopes and predictions for the final 2 episodes of this huge event that will air next Tuesday, January 14th, I just wanted to give you guys a quick explanation as to where I've been for the past few months. As you guys may or may not know, I started my first semester of college back in August, and within that time have only uploaded one video, which I am pretty sure was within the first couple of weeks of school. So obviously college is a big time consuming, kind of life-changing thing, and I just haven't really had the time or motivation to make videos and stay as up to date with all of the DC TV stuff as I had in the past. But on the bright side, I was able to focus on school and just kind of relax and enjoy life and all of the new experiences college brings to the table, so I am very grateful for that. And a huge shout out to all of the amazing people I met during the first semester of college. You guys are awesome. And now, even though I haven't made a video in months, I've still been thinking about things to talk about, gathering background pictures and clips and all that, so I would be ready when the time came. Now, I am going back for my second semester in a couple of weeks, but I've finally mustered up the confidence to come back and try to get some content out to you guys before I go back to school. So with that said, I hope that I can upload a bit more frequently in the coming weeks and months, but if I drop off the face of the earth again in a few weeks, just know, like every character that has ever died within the comic book property, I'll be back. But now let's get back on track here and talk about the Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover and my hopes and predictions for the final 2 parts coming in a little less than a week from when this video will go live. Starting off, I have to be completely honest with you guys, I've been kind of disappointed with the beginning 3 episodes of this crossover. Crisis was built up as this earth-shattering, multiverse-changing, and mind-blowing event that would fundamentally change everything we know about the Arrowverse, and as of now, I just don't feel it. Like, I get it, the multiverse I guess is gone for now. Oliver is dead, but not really because he's now the Spectre. The Anti-Monitor I guess is kind of cool. The Monitor has been pretty interesting as well, but I've just been kind of underwhelmed by the fact that we know everything is going to be fine in the end, and we'll get everyone back who quote-unquote died, and the multiverse will return in some form or another. I guess the big thing that we can hope for is that some of the Earths will end up merging, and we'll finally have Supergirl and Black Lightning over on Earth 1 with everyone else, which would actually be a really cool way to end it. And now this isn't to say that I haven't enjoyed seeing all of our heroes interact and coming together to stop the threat of the Anti-Monitor, and I've enjoyed some of the one-off cameos like Lucifer and the Smallville Clark Kent, as well as new additions like the Kingdom Come Superman, and finally bringing Black Lightning into the Arrowverse proper. I'm just hoping that there are some lasting consequences from the events of Crisis, and that the writers don't just take it as a means to an end of changing up and retconning a few things just to make the Arrowverse slightly different to fit what they want to do in the future. And I do know that's exactly what the comic storyline was used for, basically an event to reboot and retcon the DC canon, which worked for what it was used for. But the DC TV multiverse is something that we've been building on since 2012, almost an entire decade, so I hope that this crossover ends in a way that honors the legacy of these shows past and sets up for an exciting future where all of our heroes are a bit more connected. But anyway, part 3 ended off with Harbinger being controlled by the Anti-Monitor, facing off against the Monitor, killing him, destroying the final Earth of the multiverse, that being Earth 1, and erasing everyone else from existence except for the final 7 Paragons that were transported to the Vanishing Point by Pariah, an area outside of time and space itself unaffected by the multiversal crisis. And here within the Vanishing Point is where we will start off part 4, with everyone trying to find a way to escape and face the Anti-Monitor with the goal of restoring the multiverse and everyone we have lost along the way. So it seems like Ryan Choi will be creating some sort of device that allows the Paragons to escape the Vanishing Point and find the Anti-Monitor, I think at the beginning of time, if I've been following things correctly. Kind of weird, but okay, let's go with that. I guess the whole goal of the next 2 episodes will be defeating the Anti-Monitor and somehow restoring the multiverse, but it seems like things will be kind of different when this is all said and done. Also, let's not forget about Oliver as the Spectre, who has godlike abilities, so I wonder what he'll be doing. Maybe he is the key to defeating the Anti-Monitor and saving the multiverse as well. The trailers also suggest that Barry will disappear into the Speed Force at some point and potentially be helped out by Oliver as the Spectre, or maybe that's just the Speed Force appearing to him as Oliver, but either way, I feel like a combination of Barry and the Speed Force, this device that Ryan Choi is making, and the Spectre himself will lead to the Anti-Monitor's downfall and the saving of the multiverse. As I've said before, I think this will result in some of the Earths like Supergirls and Black Lightnings merging into our main Earth Prime to allow for all of our heroes to be together on one singular Earth, most likely changing the Arrowverse's history as we know it as well. Hopefully this is how we get the Green Lantern Diggle, maybe, possibly, hopefully. But please make Diggle a Green Lantern or I'm gonna cry. Yeah, I'll cry if Dig's not a Green Lantern. Thanks. So overall, I'm definitely intrigued to see how everything plays out. I'm just not as hyped as I would like to be, if you guys get where I'm coming from. Still pretty excited for the Crisis finale, but just been kind of underwhelmed from the first 3 parts. So with that said, I want to know what you guys think of all of this down in the comments below. What do you think of Crisis so far? What do you hope to see within the finale? And how do you think this will affect the Arrowverse going forward post-Crisis? Especially given that all of our DC TV shows have been renewed for another season, and even though Arrow is ending, we will have a continuation with the Green Arrow and the Canaries series. I want to know what you guys think about all of this down there in the comments below, but until next time guys, it's been Tazz, and I'll see you guys in the next video.